Yo, everybody, I just went live on YouTube, so make sure to click the link in the bio. Whoops, my phone wasn't recording. Let me try that again. So if you guys are just coming in right now, say something in the chat if you can hear me. I'm about to post a story on my Instagram so that people come in. Let me see. Yo, what is going on, you guys? I am live right now on YouTube. Make sure to click the link in the bio if you want me to answer your Shopify questions. Make sure to join us. See you there. Yo, what is going on, you guys? I am live right now on YouTube. What is up, everybody? So yeah, I was about to post a video today, but I ended up getting a really bad headache. Was up pretty late last night doing some work, research, and then woke up pretty early. So yeah, new video tomorrow. I think my new video tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about one of the most important things that I believe that every single Shopify dropshipping person should know when they're entering this type of business. Do you guys, is that something you guys would be interested in? Let me know. Press a 3 in the chat if you guys want to see that video, or if you guys have like any other video ideas. Make sure to let me know. Just ask them inside the comment box. Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions for me today, regards with Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, Snapchat ads, Shopify dropshipping, or just advice in general, it doesn't have to be like business related, and I'll make sure to answer those. I really want to help you guys, and I want to get like, I don't know, like I want to build a community where I can get like 100 people, or like 50 people to like $1,000 a month at least. And I just want to let you guys know that I did just start a private Facebook group for the people who follow me and want to learn more. And I usually post like exclusive content on there. So if you guys want to join my Facebook group, the link is in the description. I think right here or like right there. It is the second link. So if you go there, I'll accept all you guys a little bit later after this live stream. I'm going to be on here for about 1 hour, unless it gets like, I don't know, really good, and then I might stay for a little bit longer. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start answering questions now and start catching up with the chat box. What is up? Sorry, I'm really bad at these names. What is up, Amshal, Armani, Brian, Michael, Nate? Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are always here. Let's see. So how do you know a product is a winner? That's very hard to tell, but usually winners will go viral quite easily. I guess that's the best way to put it. So the more, depending on where you're actually advertising, the more engagement your product gets in like just like a 1 day or like one try, that would be a good sign it's a winner. And then if you're able to make sales on it like consistently. How are you doing with Facebook ads? I'm doing pretty well with Facebook ads. pretty much with all advertising platforms at the moment. My ad spend is like close to like um, I would say almost like $2,000 every week. So let me read some more questions. How do you test? How much money do you put into testing? It all depends on how you're actually advertising. Uh, how do you test? You just test products by finding different products that other people are selling, and then if they're selling it, you can sell it as well. And then for product research, I've done a bunch of videos on that, so make sure to check out my recent videos if you haven't seen those already. I go over like my very best tactics to find products. That is pretty much like all I literally know about like product research. Every little thing or special like details, I'm not holding anything back in the majority of my videos. So yeah, I'm always trying to bring you guys like the most value-packed videos. Let's see, how much shoutouts did you made until you had a successful one? I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. It was quite a long time ago. But I think like 3 or 4. The thing is, when I first started, okay, so when I first started Instagram influencers, I was afraid to spend the money, you know. So I would always test on these pages with the very very low followers, like 10 to like 50K or 60K and stuff like that. And then eventually I was just like, F it, I'm just gonna put $100 in for some bigger page like 100K or like 200K pages. And then boom, that's when I started seeing some type of success with my Shopify store. So don't be afraid to spend the money when you're going out there and trying to advertise your products. That was my biggest mistake, and I see a lot of people making that mistake all the time, trying to get these very very small influencers to promote their products, but it usually doesn't work. Because if they have such a small following, most of the time those actual people won't even see your post. People keep going with these Snapchat videos. They are golden. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but thank you, I guess. Yo, what is up, Cuckoo? Yeah, you're not missing this one. So how do you know if a product will be a... Okay, so we already answered that like 2 times. Let me see here. Spy tools or methods. I don't have any spy tools left. That's pretty much all I do. Every single thing from product research and my best methods, I'm sharing all of them on my videos, like I said. It really just comes down to, a lot of you guys are like overthinking everything. Like the product is very very important, but the only way you're gonna know if a product is actually going to work is by testing it and spending the money on the product and advertising. That's the only way you're gonna know for sure that it doesn't work, because you tried it. A lot of people are too afraid to actually go in the red to gather information. You're not gonna get it you're not gonna get it right the first time around, so there's no reason to just like keep waiting and waiting and waiting, trying to find the perfect product or the perfect strategy or the perfect secret to success. There is no cheat code, secrets, or anything at all. It's as simple as just going out there and taking action, and then learning from your mistakes and applying it and growing, and just keep learning. Please make me one of those 50 people. Yeah, just keep following me, and then I'm pretty sure it's not that difficult to hit $1,000 a month. It's very very easy when you start breaking down your goals, like $1,000 a month. So let's say you're trying to make $1,000 a month of passive income with the Shopify store. That's really only $33 in a 30-day month. So you only have to make $33 in a month, $33 a day, which is like 1 or 2 sales. It's very, very achievable um, for a lot of people. And then once you get to that like $1,000 point, it's very, very easy to like get motivated and just like let the let it like fuel you to like keep learning and learning, and then trying to actually make more than $1,000. Because I remember my first time when I started making like $200 a day, I was like, oh shit, this is really, really cool. I gotta learn more. It's like a drug. You just get addicted to like learning and growing. All it takes is like a light switch. You flip a light switch, and then yeah, then everything just changes. It changes really quickly. But the only way you're gonna get there is by going out there and putting in the work, testing products. Um, I feel like a lot of people, they have this thing called analysis paralysis, where they try and analyze every single little detail, every single little thing, and try and find the very, very best way to actually do it. But the truth is that there is no best way to do it. There's no secrets or anything like that. Just going out there and learning and doing it for yourself is the fastest way to actually be where you want to be. I need motivation for Shopify. I've been grinding and I haven't made sales. How long have you been grinding for? I hope that kind of helped you kind of motivated you. Um, the Like I talked about before in like my past live stream, these successful people, they don't need motivation. Like they've developed this type of habit to like always come in and like kill it, even when they're not feeling like it. So even if they're having a bad day, or they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, they're still gonna wake up and do what they have to do during the day. Those are those are the days that are going to define you and determine if you're actually successful, because anybody can do really good on a day they feel that like they're having a good day. So like you feel like you're gonna take over the world today or something like that. You just woke up in a really good mood. It's easy to like work for like, I don't know, 8 hours straight and just do what you have to do. But those days where you don't feel like doing it, those are the ones that really, really count. Um, do you do website reviews? Not necessarily, but sometimes I look at people's websites when they DM me on Instagram. But I've been looking to review someone or like a few people's stores for a video, but not too many people have opted in for that. And also the ones that they didn't have the type of store I was looking for. Most of them were like selling clothes or like watches or something like that, and I didn't want to necessarily show you guys that type of review because I didn't think it would be necessarily that helpful. So I didn't end up reviewing most people's websites. So if you want me to review your website and try and help you fix it, yeah, just let me know. I can make a video on it. Let's get this live stream to 13 likes. We got 13 people watching right now. So let's see. Let me see. I'm catching up on the chat. If you're doing a general store, are Snapchat still a great method? I have seen people be successful with Snapchat ads and their general store. Yeah, it can definitely still work in my opinion, because there's like actually no like when you're doing ads on Snapchat, you're not linked to like a page where like it shows your general store. They just go straight to the product, and it could work. It just really depends on your marketing and who you're targeting. Do you use Google AdWords? Yes, I do. Answer this question all the time, but yeah, I do. I actually paid someone $1,000 to actually learn about Google AdWords. That was like one of the videos I did a few weeks back, like maybe a week back or 2 weeks back, on my opinions of like buying a course versus like a mentorship type of thing. So you suggest 500k influencers. 500k influencers are good, but I suggest like 100k, anywhere from 100 to a mil. Start getting up to those influencers that have more followers when you are more experienced with Instagram influencers, and you know like you know that's gonna work well because you've it's just something you have to learn to be able to understand if like this page is gonna work for you or not, and then use your best judgment. Just joined. If you answered this already, do you do upsells? What app do you use? ClickFunnels, CartHook? Yeah, I don't mind answering questions that I've been asked already. Being, it's like part of like being like someone on YouTube and a live streamer. So I don't mind answering questions already answered. But right now I'm only using this app called In-Cart Upsell. I'm pretty sure there are better upsell apps, but I have dove into ClickFunnels, and I was actually working on my I was thinking about using CartHook, but there's a lot of things that I have to actually do and fix because those apps where they have one-click upsells, Shopify payments doesn't like that, so you have to switch to Stripe payments. And then if you're living in the US, it just gets kind of sticky, and my stores are like, I'm scaling up my stores right now, and then I don't know, it's very, very difficult because if I mess something up, it's gonna like screw up everything that I have going so far, because I just like opened 2 brand new stores and they're doing really, really good right now. I mean, I just love your Snapchat videos. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Michael, you gotta start taking some action. You've been in like every single one of my live streams, and you tell me that you haven't like executed yet. No reason to not execute. If you're here putting in the time and everything, you might as well just go out and test something. Do you use free themes or paid themes? I just use free themes. They've always worked for me, but I've seen plenty of people be successful with paid themes as well. But I know that when you're a beginner, you don't have that much money to just drop. So I would stick to the paid theme. I mean, the free themes. They work perfectly well and fine. And you can save a lot of money just using free themes, because paid themes get really, really expensive. It's ridiculous. Can you make passive income with influencers? I don't know what you're talking about, but what you mean by that? Passive income with influencers? Yeah, you can buy Instagram shoutouts for your Shopify store. That's passive income. You can like do this like little actually, I won't recommend it to you guys, because since I don't do it personally, so I won't recommend it to you guys, but I see people do it. So what's your average order value? It just depends on my store. Anywhere from like $30 to $40, because yeah. I've been grinding for 2 months. It's the discipline at the end of the day. Cha-ching. Once you hear your first cha-ching, man, that's like the best feeling ever. And I never get tired of that cha-ching sound. Let me know in the chat if you guys have heard that cha-ching sound on your phone before. So for those who, yeah, so if you heard it before, press 1 in the chat. But for those who don't know what that cha-ching sound means, it means that you just gotta sell on your Shopify store. Let's see here. So I've been grinding for 2 months. Um, a lot of people grind for a long time. It's all about how you're doing it. How much money have you actually like spent and invested in yourself and went into the red just to like start testing stuff, and how many products have you tested? All these things come into play. You can't just be like, yeah. How many stores do you have? How many of them are general and niche? It's this, yeah. I have 3 stores right now, 3 niche. I think the light is like dying. Um, it's been like really rainy here and windy, so like I guess power's like bad. Paranormal activity. But I have 3 niche stores, and I'm thinking about doing a general store actually, because I kind of want to test that for you guys as well, and see if like general stores are actually working good. That would be something like something I would be interested in doing, like because I see so many people killing it with general stores, and I'm like, damn, general stores, you can test a lot of products and stuff like that. So I might start testing one, and then I can give you guys better information on general stores. Let me know if you guys would want like that type of information. But right now I have 3 niche stores. I like the vid. Oh, let me see here. Everyone else go do it as well. Yeah, like the video. I'm having problems with Instagram influencers to respond. You just gotta keep asking, and yeah, that's the only way. So also, you always gotta make sure that you're asking them 3 ways. Always send them an email, DM, and then comment on their latest posts. You gotta do all these 3 because they're getting so much engagement. They might not see your DMs because they go into a separate inbox. And then another thing I usually like to do is if they haven't responded in like, let's say 3 to 4 days, I would hit them up again. I would repeat the process and just keep hitting them up, and like you'd be surprised, maybe the second or the third or the fourth message they finally see it, and then boom, you're profitable because you got a good Instagram influencer. So it's all about just keep trying and trying and trying. That is like the key concept here. One thing with that is that I forgot what I was thinking about. I forgot what I was gonna say in regards to that, but yeah, I forgot. I quit my job today, and I quit my job, and today's the first day. Where do you think a beginner should um, advertise? Facebook, Snap, or Instagram? Man, you just like that's rough. Just quitting your job without having some form of income. Let me see. Really depends on like how much you're willing to invest. If like and your budget so far. If you have like a low budget, I'd go with Instagram influencers. Facebook, you would have to learn it for someone else, or you won't be able to do it by yourself. So that would be expensive as well. So your 2 options would be Instagram influencers and Snapchat. But Snapchat, you have to advertise a $50 ad budget, so it might be a little bit expensive. Um, yeah, that is my advice for you. The best feeling ever, hell yeah. Cha-ching. 111, -1. I heard about it, but I put maybe your product's not working. Maybe that's why the influencer is not working. It might not be the actual influencer. You have to take that into consideration. It might not be the influencer. It might not be your product might be good too, but it might be your ad copy. There's a lot of things that can go into play. It might be the way you're writing your ads, or the picture you're using, or the video you're using. There's so many things. It's like a piece of it's it's like a puzzle, and then you have to put all the pieces together in order for it to like actually work. So you got to work on everything, man. That's all I can really tell you. But don't get like emotionally attached to your products. If they don't work, if you continuously test it and they don't work, just move on to the next product, next store. I know I need to take action. Yeah, for sure. Good luck, Michael. I will only wish the best for you and everybody in this chat that's watching right now. It's part of the game. You need a credit and debit card, right, in order to start. Yeah, you need a credit or a debit card to start. Otherwise, you can't do like pretty much any transactions at all. You can't even buy like the Shopify plan. The top drop shipping stores are mostly general, if not all. I don't necessarily think so. Um, yeah, all the top stores are not just general stores. And the thing with general stores is that they don't make as much money. Although their numbers are really high, it's not about the numbers, because it's about how much you're profiting at the end of the day, because these niche stores are a lot more profitable than these general stores. Let's say you have a general store, you're making 100K a month in revenue, but you're only taking home like 12 to 20%. That means you're making 20,000, whereas this niche store is making like, I don't know, 50 or 40,000 a month, but then their actual profit margins are like 60 or 65, and then that means they're making a lot more than the actual general stores themselves, who are doing 100K a month. Yeah, but usually when you see these like insane screenshots, they're usually general stores, and they don't necessarily make that much money. Do you follow Instagram influencers with the same message? Yeah, I just hit them up with the same message all the time. Just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Like I said, it's all about trying, you know. Maybe it's not the third attempt they're going to respond. Maybe it's the fourth, fifth, or sixth. Doesn't really matter, because I've had Instagram influencers respond to me like 2 or 3 months later, and they're like, wow, I never seen your messages and stuff like that. I'll give you a discount because you've been waiting so long, or something like that, which is pretty cool. I have a budget. My media skills is really good. I work with cameras, trying to use appealing ads with great ads. Well, you might have like media skills, and but you can have like the best media skills, but marketing is a lot different from media. Just because like you might be good at media doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sell something online. It's very, very different. And like you don't necessarily want to like, I don't know how much like experience you have, but you don't necessarily want to come into like an industry thinking that, oh yeah, you're gonna do good, or like you're gonna know that you think you're really good at something already. I don't necessarily think I'm good at like anything at all. um no real talents, not like super smart or anything. One thing that, you know, um just what is the word, just kept me away from the pack, is that my mindset. um I just like, I developed like a really strong mindset, and I developed good habits that allow me to keep pushing on, even when like, you know, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So that's something you might want to take into consideration. This is great. Yeah. Um, Speaking. General or niche. I preach niche stores. I haven't done much general stores. General stores are a lot harder to make when you're advertising, unless you know Facebook ads. Could I make $1,000 a month with my general store? Yeah, you can. It's pretty easy. Like I said, $33 a day for 30 days. There you go. That's $999. That's $1,000, which is like one sale. You sell something for like $35. Get it for $2 on AliExpress. That's pretty much it. So when you're making videos, there's no really like best tools you can really make. The best thing you can do is hire someone from Fiverr. They can produce good videos for you, or you can ask the supplier for better photos of the actual product. and then you just make like a slideshow out of it, and then add some text and add some music, and try to you go and look at other ads that went viral. You try to see and dissect what they're actually doing, and then try to apply that to your own videos. Like, why did their ad go viral? What did they do that made their ad go viral? So the easiest way to success is to try and recreate success that already has a proven track record. So if you guys haven't joined my Facebook group yet, the link is in the description, second link. I don't know, for some reason I've been having a lot of trouble like talking for some reason, just like stuttering a whole bunch. I like to think that I have like a 200 IQ or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I'm stuttering so much. Let's see, what was I going to say? Let's see. So, okay, I'll just go ahead and answer some more questions. How do I know if my niche is big enough and good enough to make consistent income? Easy question. If you have competitors in that niche, it's probably a very, very good niche. If there's no competitors, most likely there's not enough buyers there, because competitors show that there's money to be made. And if you think about how much money there is online potentially to be made, you can like take a very, very small portion of that and then make like a 6-figure income from your store. Hi Kevin, do you make your Facebook videos or you pay a person to do it? I just edit all my videos myself, because I've taken classes on video editing in college, so it's pretty easy for me. What kind of camera do I need? Basic cameras can work pretty well. I'm pretty sure like Android cameras or iPhone cameras, or you can just make like a slideshow of your product. My biggest sell was probably like $140 or something like that. It was like, I think it was like 2 months ago. Like, yeah, like $140. Do you do one-on-one in London? I do work one-on-one with some individuals. It really depends. Only with like, yeah, serious individuals, but not in person, only online for right now. Do plan to travel a lot more this year and start meeting up with, like your favorite YouTubers online. But if you want like consultations and stuff like that, or I don't know, anything, my link to my Instagram is inside the description, and you can check that out. Just DM me on Instagram and we can talk from there. Do you do influencer ads? Yes, I do. Do you fulfill Shopify orders or hire others? Okay, so I'm gonna, so I do it myself, and recently I've just found a better app than Oberlo, a way, way, way better app than Oberlo. Like, it's insane. This app is called Shopify, and it's really, really good. It cuts down the time of like fulfilling orders every single night by a lot. For right now, I don't necessarily need a VA. But actually it's kind of stressful, like doing orders for like 3 stores. I'm probably gonna get one pretty soon here. My stores are like hitting some pretty good numbers, and it looks pretty good so far, but yeah, I don't want to jinx it. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so there's one thing that I actually want to tell you guys. The first that recently happened to one of my stores. Press 2 in the chat if you guys want to know. I gotta make sure you guys are listening before I tell you guys. Two. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal or type of thing, but one thing that happened to one of my stores, I got a $87 order yesterday on one of my new stores, and then it went through PayPal, and then PayPal held my money. So uh, right now for that store, I just completely like removed PayPal from the store because I'm like, why is PayPal doing this to me? Like, I'm just like, what the heck? That's kind of odd. So yeah, I just removed it, PayPal as a payment processor on my store. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I just want to let you guys know. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's not that big of a deal because yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. It's only like $80, and yeah, and it's my new store, so I just have to wait like it says I have to wait 21 days to get the money. So I'm just like, okay, so right now I won't take any PayPal payments on my one of my new stores. So when it comes to video ads, ignore the amount of views. No, I don't ignore the amount of views. Wait, what? Um, I can't. I don't know. I don't really know because sometimes people don't like videos. It really just depends on the influencer. Do you only target the U.S.? Yes. So when you're starting a new store, you only want to target the U.S. because it's a lot harder to sell to other countries if you can't already sell something to the United States. You're gonna have a very, very difficult time selling. So only target US for now. Yeah, nobody. No, I didn't really ignore your question on PayPal. I like answered it like 5 times. Um, you don't necessarily have like you don't necessarily get too many problems with PayPal unless like you have like unusual activity on your store, which what set off like the actual like um, temporary payment hold is that it got a huge order through PayPal like, and I just started the store like a week ago, so it got a $90 order. So yeah, no, I don't have to verify my information. It's just gonna hold it, for like safety because I guess a lot of people are opening like these accounts and then like they take the money out and then boom, PayPal is like liable for like the damages. Um, won't not having PayPal decrease sales? I don't know. I'm gonna find out, I guess. But today it hasn't really decreased my sales as that bad. Not at all, actually. Like if you think about it, like how often when you're going online do you pay through PayPal? I don't think most people don't really like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay with PayPal. PayPal is like more of like I would think like a foreign thing for foreign countries. Like they're very, very big on PayPal, but United States, pretty much every single purchase I do is usually through credit cards, besides when I'm buying stuff on eBay. Let's say you made 1,000 in a day. What's the process to get your profit? Do you have to pay for something? No. So it depends on which payment provider you're using. If you're using Shopify payments, you just wait 2 days, and then the money comes right straight to your bank. And then if you're using Stripe, I believe you can either set it to 1 day business day wait or a 7 day business day wait. So you just gotta wait a few days. Um, let's see. Let's see. Hi Kevin, I'm new to your content. Are you using real people influencers to shout out pages? Do you see a difference? I only use shout out pages, so like niche specific pages because when I was first starting, I was trying to reach out to these real people, and they were charging some insane prices. So I just completely stayed away. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go to these niche down pages. Um, do you get less sales for higher priced items like $90, the one you were talking about? Yeah, I my usual orders range from like $30 to $40. The $90 ones and the $100 ones I just get hyped about. If you follow me on Instagram, I post like my orders, my actual orders, but I kind of like block out the name of my Shopify store, and then you can see my orders there. I usually post them in the story when I get like a big order, like $90 and above. Let's see. If I start doing Instagram shoutouts, how can I scale to Facebook ads? The one thing that I feel like beginners focus on too much is trying to move straight away to Facebook ads. Trust me, if you're gonna move straight away to Facebook ads, you might as well just start with Facebook ads. You might as well just invest the money there, because a lot of people think they can move to Facebook ads when they only had like 12 or like 20 sales or something like that. Even like at 100, it's still like debatable if you can even move there. So I would stick to learning one traffic source and then just work from there. So if you're gonna do Instagram influencers, you gotta just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until you get like a bunch of sales. Like I'm talking about 300 plus. The more the better. Then you can start moving over to Facebook. But then until then, you don't necessarily need to learn all these extra things. You just gotta focus on one goal at a time. Take everything step by step. Let's see. Thank you so much, because everyone says you have to pay money to get your money back. No, you don't have to pay money to get money back. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yes, so when you connect, when you actually get sales in your store, Shopify sends you your money through to your bank account straight away in 2 days. What's the item cost of something you sell for $90? Usually when those products where you sell for a lot, they usually cost a bit more, maybe like $10 to $15. Sometimes $20, but you're making $70, so it doesn't really matter about the amount you're willing to pay, because you're getting so much on the other end. How long did it take you to get $1,000 a month when you just started drop shipping? It took me a few months, like I would say a good 3 months before I started seeing some actual money. And then I started making like $200 a day. So then once I started making money, I just doubled down on what was already working for me, not focusing on anything else, because this works for me right now. Why not just keep putting money in there and making more money? Then I started doing $1,000 a week, and then from there I just started keep doubling down on what I know, and then I started making $2,000 a week, $3,000 a week, and then yeah, just do what already works for you. There's no reason why you should get fancy and stuff like that. Sorry. Um, see, do you do printful? No, I don't do printful or print on demand. Print on demand, although it's good, it might be a little bit more difficult to target, and it also the profit margins are pretty slim when you're doing a print on demand, because a lot of these stores that make like 100K months and stuff like that, they're also like print on demand stores, and usually the profit margins are only like 10 to 20%. Rarely ever it's like 30%. Yeah, I can't answer that question. So we've been live for about 45 minutes. Type 7 in the chat if you joined the Facebook group or you requested to join already. Let me know. What's your opinion on importing reviews in your store? Do you do it? Yes, I do it. I always make sure to actually put reviews on my store, because putting reviews on your store is going to increase your conversion rates by a lot, because if people can't see themselves with that product, or they don't see like other people buying from you, they won't buy. No, I don't sell electronics. Electronics are like very high risk items, because usually they're defective, especially if they're coming from China. So it's kind of risky. Do you edit those reviews since they're all translated into bad English? I don't know what you mean. Let's see. Two. So you guys have any more questions for me? The chat is starting to die out, so probably gonna get off here in like 10 minutes. Been live for like almost an hour now. That was a pretty quick hour. Same people always in here getting value. Let's see. How old are you when you did dropshipping? I was, let's see. I think I was 20. No. I was 21 for sure. Yeah, 21. And I'm still 21, by the way. I don't use review apps that correlate with AliExpress. I use the Lux photo review app. Have you chosen the person you're going to mentor yet? No, I'm actually still waiting for a certain like milestone before I pick a winner. Which social media site do you prefer to use? What's your favorite? I like YouTube. I don't know if that help answers your question, but yeah, YouTube right now is my favorite platform to just interact with everybody and like try and provide value to help you guys. I love coming on here. I would come on here a lot more if I could, but I'm pretty busy. Got a lot of people like signing up for like consulting calls, and I have a pretty busy day most of the time, because I'm actually still in college too, and I try and post videos every single day. On top of that, all of my other business stuff, Shopify stores, researching. So I spent the majority of my time just working. Thank you so much, Kevin. Do you have a course? No, I do not have a course. I don't have a course. Favorite dropshipper? You already provide so much knowledge that I have questions left to ask. Yeah, that's how you want it. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys have to go out there and start testing some more stuff and like trying to figure out what to do, and then that's where, so like this is exactly what you guys should do when you're throughout the week. So what you want to do is you want to go and test all this stuff and do whatever you're doing with your Shopify store, and then throughout the week when I come on live, that's when you ask me questions that you really need answered urgently, you know, or like, yeah, things that you can implement the next day or like a few days from now. Because when I was first starting, man, live streams were like the best thing ever, because like the person live streaming could answer all my questions for me, and then the next day I can go ahead and implement everything. So like if you're working like side by side with like and getting help and guidance from people, it's going to be a lot easier for you. So I highly recommend you guys to take action. Because let me know, press a 7 in the chat if you guys have already taken action and already started a store and started actually marketing already. I just want to get a general consensus of people who are actually going out there and doing something instead of just like watching videos and videos and videos. Because I know that the people who have a lot of questions are the people who are actually going out there and doing some stuff. I don't reveal how much I make. Yeah, just to protect myself really, cause like, yes, cause a lot of people watch my videos. But I think probably in a few months or like a month, I'll do like some type of like income report or something like that if you guys really want to know. So what review app do you use? I use the Lux review app. It's called Loox. I think that's how you spell it. My major is economics. Let's see here. Have you had returns? How many? How do you deal with them? Yes, I have returns before. The only time I really get returns is that when, not returns necessarily, but refunds is a better term for it. I get refunds when the product doesn't actually arrive to their house. That's when I'll refund them. I don't know how many, but it's very few compared to how many I actually get. Less than 1% actually refund. And usually when they don't get their product, yeah, I just automatically refund them. I don't try to fight them and take their money, because like it's unethical to like just try and take someone's money when they don't actually receive anything. It's just, yeah, that's shady if you do that, but yeah, I don't do it. I just refund them. You can cut Snapchat ads before spending $50, right? Yes, you can. So if your click-through rate for your Snapchat ad is under 5%, it means that not that many people are interested in your ad. And let's see, you can also kill your Snapchat ads once they spend 1.5 times the price of your product and you haven't made a sale. So if you haven't made a sale by then, you should just kill the ad. 70. Has AliExpress blocked your card before? Yes. Actually, when I was first starting to see some type of success, I actually got blocked twice. People usually only get blocked once, but I blocked twice, like for, I don't know, for like 2 weeks I couldn't process my orders, and then I'm glad that I survived that, because I was getting a bunch of orders every day when I first started, and then boom, yeah, my card got blocked for almost like 8 days or more actually, because it got unblocked, and then I was doing more orders, and then it got blocked again. You just got to go into AliExpress live chat and talk with them, and then provide some documentation before you can get your card unblocked. I don't necessarily go over that too much, because I don't think a lot of people are there yet that follow me. They're not to that level yet, so it wouldn't be that insightful to them, and it would probably stop like a lot of them from actually like taking action. So yeah, so if like, you know, people are like trying to stop you from making money or something like that, some problems come along, as long as you're making money, it's all good. Like, you're gonna run into more and more problems when you start making some money. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Like, a lot of things will start changing, problems will come up, but I guess having money problems is a good problem to have compared to not having any money at all. That's what I think. My store is up and doing sales already. I'm just figuring out how to scale it. If you have something scalable, then I would try and go and learn another traffic source. But it really depends if you're actually able to scale it. 7, no sales. What made you start Shopify? Gene Beast Mode. Great question. So for my entire life, I pretty much, it's pretty like cliche, but I always knew that, I had like a bigger purpose in life than just to like work, rather than just working for someone for the rest of my life, like 9 to 5, slave away for some really really bad pay and like almost nothing at all. So I really just hated that feeling, and being able to like have the freedom to do what you want, and that is like a life that is worth living in my opinion. But everybody has like different goals and stuff like that, so it just comes down to you. You've ever been scammed? No. Actually, no, I haven't. When people don't pay, so I'm assuming you're talking about Instagram influencer shoutouts. So I always pay as goods and services, so that if they don't hold up the end of their bargain, I'll just file a dispute and then PayPal will give me my money back. What do you have against importing reviews from AliExpress? I don't have anything. Against that. If it has photo reviews, then yeah, it might be good. I just haven't used it. Do you have an LLC? When should you get an LLC? So I'm applying for an LLC, but you shouldn't worry about an LLC before you actually start making some real money, because it's gonna cost you like almost $1,000 right off the bat, depending on where you live. I live in California, so it's pretty expensive here. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that, because you can what's the word? You can operate as a sole proprietorship when you're just first starting. So yeah, I recommend doing that. I've been drop shipping for maybe 6 months now, or a little bit less. No, yeah, 6 months probably. So we got 3 more minutes. Any last minute questions before I get off here? Let's see. Do you watch Yusei? Yes, I watch Yusei, but I haven't watched his new content really, because I feel like he's branching away from actually putting out content for putting out content. I don't know what he's doing, but he's built something really good for himself, profitable Shopify stores, building a huge personal brand, and a print on demand for like his community. He's actually like creating a community around himself, which is neat and all. But yeah, he's doing good right now. But yeah, what do you have to say about those new gurus that are selling expensive courses? I don't really watch like new gurus. I just watch the people I came up with. But I wouldn't recommend buying any expensive ass course, because they're usually not worth it unless you've really been following this person for a while, and you really really think that their intentions are to actually help you. The people I watch, Hayden Bowles, I watch the Real Zaki, I watch Thaddeus, I watch Alex Becker, I watch a lot of people on Shopify though, even though I'm still learning. I watch a lot. I watch Seabass Bedoya. Who's the person I always watch? Yeah, that's all I can really think of right now on the top of my head. I watch Sebastian something, Sebastian G. I watch him too. The thing is, I like to I like to see what all my competitors are doing. So they're not really competitors, but in a sense they are. So I like to see what they're doing, what they're up to, and maybe they can provide some type of value to me too. Although I'm not necessarily a beginner anymore. Sometimes it's all you can find like these hidden gems, or it just gets you thinking, and you're seeing what they have to say. So that's why I watch a lot of them. So I'm gonna answer like two more questions, and then I'm probably gonna get off here. My voice is like giving out already. So two best questions. Like you guys already know, I'm gonna answer two best questions in the chat, and then we're gonna end this live stream. Let's see. And just so you guys know, while we wait for questions, I'm gonna let you guys know. You guys probably already know. Already told you guys a lot, but I did make a private Facebook group. If you guys want to join, the link is in the description. Second link. I'm going to be posting like exclusive content there that you won't see anywhere else, and give you guys tips, and then give you guys like personal stuff that I'm doing that you guys can apply, and it's only for you guys who are like the real family that follow me. So if you want to join that link, second link in the description, my Facebook group. So I probably most likely won't have a live stream until next week. Well, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so next week, at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, PST. Like there's a 90% chance that I will be live. So make sure to mark your dates or turn on that notification button so you guys can know when I go live. So Tuesday Tuesday 6 p.m. PST is when I'm going live. Next time I'm going live, but I'm going to be posting a new video tomorrow. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. Let's see. I'm going to answer one last question. What is the best piece of advice you have for getting sales? So the very best piece of advice I have that is different from what the other people tell you is that you have to go into the red. So when you go into the red, what I mean is that you're gonna go negative when you're first starting. You have to look at it as a investment, because even my new stores, they go negative when I'm building them up, but eventually, like the third day or the fourth day or the fifth day, they're gonna be profitable, which they are now. And yeah, you have to be willing to go in the red, because when you go in the red, you're essentially collecting a lot of data for your store. You're getting that pixel data, which is going to be very useful when you're able to optimize for sales. And then that's when you're going to make like real profit, like a lot of your money back and a whole bunch more. You have to be willing to spend the money and go into the red if you want to make it in this business. And that is the best piece of advice I can give you on getting sales with your Shopify store. And that is going to conclude today's live stream. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, give me a heart in the chat if you guys enjoy this live stream and want me to do more and give you guys more value. Make sure to turn on the notification button, bell, because that's when you're gonna know when I go on live next on Tuesday. Make sure to come with like really good questions, and I'll answer them on Tuesday. And if you guys want to reach me, you You can reach me through Facebook or Instagram. That is pretty much all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Kevin. Subscribe. Peace.